The Persian life and temperament. The patient stone is the most empathetic of listeners, absorbing into it the pains and sorrows of the one telling. When it's full of ache, it bursts into bits.
Persian life simplifies to the extremes, loving or fierce, to have or not the means. Twin genie granting the best and the worst, beyond the sultan's favor and fate's gleam.
The subsistence of plenty engendered by the sun's bounty and breeze is rendered. Contrast to the simum, the plague, the wars, the mirage, and the beasts endangered.
Life or death hangs by a skin of water, in a realm so large to die no better. From a freeze in the north to suffocate from the heat in the south. Weather,
Tempers all poetry and religion, and there are but 2 days distinction: the day of the lot, origination, and the day of judgment, destination. Between inexorable destiny weaves life's braided wave, warp and woof Sufi, whose virtue is courage and submission to what has been appointed so surely.
exquisitely pleasured by poetry, the senses excite beyond reading dearly through verses chanted that drive the fearless, then grants reward, return from victory.
First exhilaration, best the grapevine, for quatrains and couplets exceed fine wine. Flowers and tenders are as drink spirits, with the rose gleam a dram of hashish.
The Persian pearls bear the down of the lip, the mole on the cheek, the eyelash, tulips, lilies, roses, jasmines, pearls, musk, birds, song.
Epigrammatic and often epic. Poetry dresses the phantasmic new by enshrining life's apparitional brew, captured and bottled as aqua vita, wisdom's pearls from the evanescent dew.
The cedar, the cypress, the palm, the olive, the willow and fig tree and birds therein are ne'er wanting in the musky verses, nor the flower legends as well as wind.
What's pent and smoldered as the numb and dumb is not spent in the poet, but from a crumb rises
which fumes are a sigh sent to heaven far for consideration from his altar on this bubbled puff of a worldly sphere in case destiny wishes to shake its jar.
The fence is a temptation for a flout, yet souls are the breezes that have no root. Were that I was her first breath in and out, I could err on my way, kiss her lips out.
In the night of your tresses, the day flees.
In the round of your rose lips, naught but these.
In your walking, waking form on my knees.
Of your swelling breath, so pleased to show, please.
Coffee plants are in the desert, first seen by a starving outcast who eats the bean and finds it bitter, so he boils some tart, finding that the water is the better part.
Such from asylum, he returns home, quaint.
And for his coffee's declared a saint.
But its drinkers are despised by clerics. The partakers dally over their cups.
Would you that spangle of existence spend?
About the secret, quick about it, friend.
A hair perhaps divides the false from true.
And upon what, prithee, may life depend? Would you your sparkle of existence spend?
Beyond the vacuum, quick about it, friend.
A hair perhaps divides the false from true.
And upon what, prithee, does all depend?
The emitting puffs of energy are small, thus the sizes of the elemental particles are reflected in that which is the limit of what the vacuum energy can do. Forget about the blame and also the fame.
The great wheel's not designed in any name.
Since with no beginning it ne'er became, thus no aleph through, yeah, it's the same. A hair perhaps divides the false and true, yes, and a single aleph were the clue. Could you but find it to the treasure house and peradventure to the master too?
My spirit
if the beginning you could find the aleph of word, phrase, and universe.
Thou needs not the alphabet, all's been mine.
The simple here divides the false and true. Yes, and the single aleph is the clue.
As the quantum field to the treasure house, though not adventure in the master's
How wondrous this, how mysterious that there's nowhere else to look for life's impact. We must experience the wonder and mystery of life in every single act.
whose secret presence through creation's veins,
Running quicksilver like eludes your pains.
taking all shapes from Ma to Mahi, and they change and perish all, but he remains.
World does not pass by, you pass through it.
Clear your being so the treasure may arrive.
This spirit sparkles of a different light. The gemstones are of a different mine. 'Tis best all other blessings to forego.
For wine that charming Turkey maids bestow,
Calendars, raptures pass all things that are, from moon on high down into fish below.
the best of all that is below the moon.
tablet once for all. To murmur or resist is vanity.
Quantum field, quicksilver.
Quantum field's presence through transient veins.
Running quicksilver like fuels our gains.
Taking all the temporary shapes as they change and perish all, but it remains.
No matter if it is a causeless field.
All is substance or possibilities yield.
Since ungoverned all things must thus become.
Sometime, whether good or bad, of its willed.
No matter if it lacks a primal cause.
Or stands as substance or potential's laws.
Ungoverned all must manifest in time.
Both fair and foul from its eternal jaws.
Instruments detect what senses can't mine.
Throughout the electromagnetic climb
Of fields and molecules past smell and sight.
and of stars far away and back in time.
Outputs must have inputs, they interning.
Becoming inputs to more fates churning.
In that sense, all is writ on every path, as in ours, so what must be will ere spring.
Effects must have their causes ever turning.
To causes new as future paths are burning.
In this way, all is written, every road, as in our lives, what must be keeps returning.
A moment guessed, then back behind the fold, immersed of darkness around the drama rolled, which for the pastime of eternity he doth himself contrive, enact. Behold, outputs must have inputs, they in turning, becoming inputs to more fates churning. In that sense, all is writ on every path, as in ours, so what must be will is spring.
Events must have their causes, ever turning to causes new as future paths are burning. In this way, all is written, every
the stubborn floor of earth, and up to heaven's an opening door.
You gaze today while you are you. How then? Tomorrow, when you shall be you no more.
When age or illness comes, you may repine and trade all wealth for youth, sweet anodyne.
Now in your pride, rejoice and brightly shine.
Ne'er again will you live this life of thine. Luckily we live at peak atop life's pile of miraculous life from eons of wiles. We're alive thanks to all who've come before. So how can we live by any style but smile?
By fortune we exist at history's crest, atop the pyramid of lives long blessed.
We breathe through graves of countless souls before. How then to live but joyously expressed? Refreshed, I wander among the tombstones, under which rest little more than bones, where from the life had fled when dreams were dead, which under me became like stepping stones. Someday, take the road of eventually towards someday. Turn back at the fork of maybe and perhaps, past the winding path where it could have been. Then you've arrived in the land of never, at crossroads marked by later and not yet. The weary traveler pauses to forget the urgent summons of the rising sun, while time's swift caravan moves on unmet. The inn of tomorrow beckons sweet and fair, with promises of rest beyond compare. But those who stop to taste its vintage deep find years have slipped like sand through fingers there. Along the boulevard of by and by, the flowers of intention wilt and die, while opportunity's swift birds take wing, their songs fading in the distant sky. The bridge of almost spans a chasm wide, where broken dreams like autumn leaves reside, and nearly whispers tales of glory lost to pilgrims stranded on the almost
procrastination grow thorny vines of rationalization, their perfumed blooms of soon and presently, masked poison fruits of lost determination. The castle would have rises proud and tall, its phantom towers never meant to fall, but ghostly guests who haunt its empty halls find could have answers nothing that they call. So pause, dear friend, before this journey starts, when now still beats within your willing heart. For every step towards someday's distant shore leads further from where living dreams depart. The only road that leads to was and done begins where present meets the rising sun, while all the paths of might and possibly lead straight to where all chances come undone.
Perplex no more with human or divine. Tomorrow's tangle to the winds resign, and lose your fingers in the tresses of the cypress slender minister of wine. Without the bitter, there's no balance sweet. From my height of youth lies the valley deep. Even the biting grape loses its tartness. It's not the wine that changes, but my own feet.
Waste not your hour, nor in the vain pursuit of this and that endeavor and dispute. Better be merry with the fruitful grape than sadden after none nor bitter fruit.
I don't know if what made me doth the point to joy or pain when this world I disjoint, or whether, but I do know life and verse. Hence with love and wine I myself anoint.
As I age, I drink life's bountiful wine, savoring each droplet in its good time. As a living chalice of swirling blood, I must tip my cup to this life of mine.
Hurry, scurry, see them hurrying hither and thither.
Oh, look at the time, I must go with her.
What sense the life that has no time to live? Wherefore the wind that swirls in a dither?
Behold them rushing here and sunshine floods the outer air.
But when night falls, their deepest beauty shines.
Only if in the light burns bright and red.
How long since in my house for a new marriage I did make a rouse, divorced old barren reason from my bed, and took the daughter of the vine to spouse.
My heart's blood gleams like a melted ruby. The wealth of mine, the gem that flows in me. My goblet enshrines my wounded heart's tears. Wine is my soul and the cup, my body.
Rubies from the vine's mines are melted up as the moon veil dissolved in the sun's up, in pearl crystal goblets of the flow. Oh, sparkle with life's essence sweet, thy cup. As clouds down to jasmine blossoms doth shred, from violet unto the green garden bed, out of the bluish purple grape I pour into my lily cup the wine bled so red. Rubies from the vine's mines are melted up as the moon veil dissolved in the sun's up, in pearl crystal goblets of the flow. Oh, sparkle with life's essence sweet, thy cup. Thy cup.
For is and is not, though with rule and line, and up and down by logic I define. Of all that one should care to fathom, I was never deep in anything but